Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies. Thank you so much. I'm gonna grab your attention. I'm gonna seize. I'm gonna force you to listen to me, and then I'm gonna hand the baton to some of the most interesting people that you're ever gonna meet. People have been asking me, why Mykonos, and I think in some respects it's pretty obvious why Mykonos, right? You don't really have to twist people's arms too badly to say, would you come to Mykonos? We wanted to establish, we're big on traditions at Viva Investment Partners, and we like to establish a tradition. And this tradition is that we're the closing event, we're the closing party in Mykonos. I'm not sure they have a closing business conference, but we're it. And this is our third year in the Mykonos decade, which we launched 3 years ago. We do the Follow the Entrepreneur 4 times a year. We've expanded it to one time in Switzerland, in St. Moritz, which is either polo weekend or white turf, if you know what that is, at the end of January. So we invite you to put that into your calendar already. And then we also do at Athens, the Piraeus Yacht Club, Pentecost weekend, the first week of June, and at my house in Kea at Greek Easter. So we do 3 times in Greece and 1 time in Switzerland. And we're doing a lot really to develop the Swiss-Greek connection, because Switzerland, with all of its beauty and its incredible infrastructure and the way that everybody knows that things work on time and well in Switzerland, and Greece is an incredible growth market, right? It's just really taking off. The economy, as you may remember, shrunk 25%, and it's come back, and it's now one of the highest growth areas in Europe. The economy is really on a tear. The Prime Minister, Mitsotakis of Greece, is probably one of the best in Europe, if not even broader. And so Greece is in its renaissance. And so we decided to support that. Mykonos is a thing of excellence. It's one of the things that the Greeks have done that symbolizes excellence. And so that's why we come here, to really showcase the entrepreneur. And that's what the Follow the Entrepreneur is all about. It's really not that difficult. Most people say follow the money. In many parts of the world, where I'm from is Silicon Valley, and Silicon Valley, they say that they focus on the entrepreneur, but really they focus on the money. And they think that if you throw enough money at something, then you're going to solve the problem. But I think what we know is that the entrepreneur solves the problem, and we see entrepreneurs as society's problem solvers. And society has a lot of problems these days. So you'll see as we go through the 2 days and already in the evenings, that when people get up on stage and they talk, we've asked them, and they don't want to just talk about, oh, well, I'm raising this amount of money or this. They talk about the problem that I saw and the reason why I knew that I was the guy or I was the girl to solve that problem is this. And so we focus on following the entrepreneur because we realize that they have an insight. They know something that has not become commonly understood in society yet, and that's what we invite them to share. Now, we capture these on video because we like to keep a memory. We like to promote afterwards. So those videos are being captured by Adonis up there and his crew. Adonis has been with us several times. He does a great job. And so all of the speakers will have an opportunity. They'll be edited, and we're told actually we can edit out that airplane noise, so that's really good too. We keep it pretty informal, so if you have a question, just kind of let the speaker know. And sometimes the speaker will be happy to take the question during the flow, and sometimes he or she will want to wait till the end. We kind of have about 20 minutes per speaker, so ish, and then we do Q&A, and it's really informal. And we just ask everybody to be really respectful, and we're going to go through it pretty quickly because we have just amazing speakers. The program that you have at FTEMykonos.com, the program is more or less, we've got about 90%. There'll be some surprises and some additional good ones during the course of the day. So before we start with the first speaker, is there any question about what we're going to be doing today or any? Okay, fantastic. Then let's get, the velocity of shift is the theme of the conference. Velocity implies destination, of course. So it's not just that things are going fast. It's not just that things are shifting, but there's a destination. And that's what we think is that we describe that destination of the future by bringing together the landscape, the composite of all of your presentations, that by the end of the 2 days, the 3 days, some of you have been here 4 or 5 days, that we'll have a really good view of what the velocity of shift is. And then we'll be doing some takeaways on cameras of you describing, if we say, you know, Daniela or Philip or, you know, Maria or Jerry, give us in you know, 30 seconds or 1 minute, what does the velocity of shift mean to you? So think about that as you're going through the sessions, and we'll capture you tomorrow.